everybody, welcome to a Gab Sesh. I am really hoping that I'm not in a dark shadow. I don't have any lights out except for my ring light, which really isn't the best all by itself. But I wanted to record a Gab Sesh. I haven't done that in a while, and there are some things I want to share with you, product-wise, just a couple things, and just to connect, see what you guys have been up to, and I hope you're all doing well. I do want to share with you guys a few things that I purchased with my own money that, beauty items that I want to share with you. And one of them is a company that is one of those things I think that came up either in my Instagram feed, they're good, aren't they? Or my Facebook feed. Somewhere this company came up. So did the other one of something that I'm going to share with you as well. Well, I thought, you know what, I'm going to purchase this, and you're probably seeing it too. You may be seeing these ads as well, and I thought I'll be the fall guy and I'm going to try them out. And then, I can let you know what I think. So the first little company that came up, I thought okay, I'm going to be honest with you. The thing that captured my attention at first is the packaging. These are lipsticks and the packaging is so beautiful. I loved it. So yes, that initially is what captured my eye. I'm a sucker for packaging. I know. Anyway, I'm going to put my glasses on because after I looked past the packaging and I looked at the company, they're called Color the World, and Color the World makes these vegan, very natural, hand-poured lipsticks. And many of them, if not all, I'm not 100% sure, if you purchase that particular color one, it will, that a portion of the purchase, I believe, goes toward whatever the foundation is that one supports. So they have different ones. I thought this piece of paper that I saved would remind me which one of these supports which foundation, because they have different ones and it does not. So as I show you these, I will put that information up here because I will gather that information while I'm editing, and so at least it'll be there. But anyway, here is they have several, and these are 4 that I purchased. Now these are cardboard tubes, and each color has different pattern on them, and I thought, this is so amazing. I love this packaging, absolutely love it. And then of course on the underside you have the color, so when you run out you can refer to that and repurchase. I actually can read the colors, which normally they're so small in print I can't. But anyway, I'm going to put the website up here and you can check it out. So I have 4 of these that I'm going to share with you so we can at least take a look at the colors I chose, and I've been wearing them for the last couple days and I'm really liking them. I think they're smooth, they're kind of in between matte and creamy, not super matte, not super shiny or anything like that, and they feel lovely on the lips. So I am really liking them. Okay, so yes, they're natural. They are cruelty-free, which is a very big deal for me, and hand-poured. So really nice. So I'm going to show you those colors here in a minute. The other thing that I had seen on my feed, and the problem I have with these companies is that all the ingredients are in Chinese. So me being a ingredient junkie, I find it frustrating, but I was so intrigued that I ordered it anyway. Anywho, this, and I just know you must be seeing these as well. I think I found these coming up a lot on my Instagram. So see, it works. I'm such a sucker. Anyway, this is called Tint My for Tip Brow. I don't know. Anyway, I got 2 colors because I wasn't exactly sure which color I would like the best. Here's what the packaging looks like. Oh, I'm getting glare. Can you see better back here? So yeah, it says Tint My number 4 Tip Brow. And this is a number 2 color, and this I got is a number 4. The reason being is I sure hope they labeled what color these are, because I have it out of the packaging now and I won't know which is 2 and which is 4, and they do not. No, they don't. Well, that's not a good idea. Okay, well, anyway, it looks like it's a company called Suwake. I'm not sure. Here's what they look like outside of the cardboard box packaging. Yeah, I unfortunately couldn't tell you which one is which now, but I will figure it out. It's easy to figure out. I just have to go online and I'll be able to tell you which is which. Anyway, this one is more of a true dark brown, more ashy, and this is a more of like a medium brown that is definitely on more of the warmer side. Well, technically, my actual natural brow is more of an ashy brown. It's very ashy. It's definitely not warm. So I wasn't sure what to do. Well, I ended up today using actually the warmer brown because generally the toppers and stuff that I wear have a little warmer tones to them, and so I thought I would do that. This was really nerve-wracking. You know, I tint brows for a living. I mean, you know, as an esthetician, I do have clients and I tint brows and stuff like that. But I don't do it on myself, funny enough. I have never tinted my own brows. I could very easily, but I don't know why I don't. And I just, over the years, as my brows have thinned, or as the color has faded, or as I have gotten white hairs, I just, as you know, use eyeshadow, brow powder, whatever, to do my brows. So I thought, okay, this basically is tinting in a way. And so this is definitely of a semi-permanent nature. It's a little scary because you can't go back once you've swiped on the eyebrow. Now, I'm sure I could remove it with something, but I think it would be quite a feat, and I'm not sure I want to scrub to high heaven trying to get whatever mistake I made off of there. And I even kind of, I don't know if you can see this, but I even kind of checked out what the colors looked like on my hand first, and I have washed it and it does not come off. I even did a couple little swipes here and it doesn't come off either. I washed it with soap and really scrubbed the hoon-hawks out of it. So it was a little frustrating. My draw to wanting to purchase this was, and just curious, is because the tip on it is basically supposed to replicate, I don't know if you can see that, but it's supposed to replicate little hairs. So kind of like, you know, that microblading look that actually I am not fond of actual microblading. But I thought, well, okay, all right, I can kind of control kind of, you know, like the hair on top here likes to grow down. So I'll just kind of swipe, you know, put, you know, little hairs growing down here as it goes up to the arch. And then I can kind of put little hairs rather than draw a line straight down, because that's what it would look like. I'll do, you know, the little hairs to kind of taper out, you know, down to the end of my brow. So I was a little scared to do this. I went really light, and then I'm like, well, I got to commit now. Anyway, the thing I don't like about it is perhaps if I would have gotten a lighter color even to do the very front of my brow. I like the front of my brow to be very soft and light, and then kind of go from there. I think it looks really natural doing that. You're gonna see my little glasses marks now. So I don't like that about it. I think it looks too harsh for me, and I like a very soft, natural looking brow. So I don't know if I would reuse it again. I just am not sure. I like a softer brow look, I think, and this gave me a little bit more of a harsh look for my personal taste. So I just used it today. I will follow up and let you know how long it lasts before it starts fading, and as it fades, if it starts looking a little wonky and weird, you know, like does it start coming off in certain areas? It's no big deal if it does. I can just go over it with my regular brow powder that I use. I don't know. I was just curious about it. And I know you guys must be seeing these ads too. You know, and so I thought, well, I'm going to try it out for us and see what I think. Now, it would take practice really, but the problem is I don't want to practice too much on myself or anyone else because it is fairly semi-permanent, you know, and it would be hard to correct a mistake. That's the only thing. I noticed that when I watch the videos of them, the girl who's doing it, you can tell she's really nervous. You can tell she's like, I'm gonna go in like I know what I'm doing, but a little, you know, just like, you know, you really got to just stop and go, okay, I think I'm gonna do that. You just can't go in like this. It's, wow, you'd be really brave. Anyway, so I did that. I checked it out, tried it this morning. I'm not sure what I think yet. Okay, let's go back to the lipsticks. Okay, so let's look at this one. This, wait, is this the one I have on right now? No. The one I have on right now is Kisses, right here. And I will put the gosh, I have so much glare. I will put the foundation that this one supports when you purchase it. This is really pretty. You know me, I'm pretty nude in the choices, very kind of natural choices for my lips. And this one is really a pretty one. Kisses. This one's a little tiny bit pinker than the next one I'm going to show you, but I can swatch this for you. That one's called Kisses. Again, these are very firm tubes. Just because they're cardboard, I don't want you to think that they lose its shape. Very, you know, like a box. Little box just for lipsticks. Very, I love it. I love the different, I almost purchased lipsticks based on just the packaging and didn't care about the color. I'm like, what am I doing? Jill, you gotta actually like the color, not just the box. Anyway, so that one is very nice. And here's this one. I did want this one because I love the packaging so much. And luckily, I also liked the color, which is Wildflower. This one is definitely a pinky, kind of a little bit of a pinky tangerine-y orange, slightly. Let's put it next to the Kisses. Oh, these are very similar. It's a little brighter. Definitely brighter. But yes, they are very creamy. I line my lips with my Iconic Nude by Charlotte Tilbury, and it seems to work with all of them very nicely. Okay, and so the next one here I have is called Rosé. That's the packaging on this one. And there's that. This one's definitely a light rose. I do like to wear grays and blacks and kind of neutral colors in the winter time. So I do have to try to remember that I need a few sort of cool colors in my lipstick choices. And this one is this one right here. So it's definitely more pink, but still not in your face pink, you know? And I have on the Kisses on my lips today with I did add some of the Buxom White Russian gloss over just in the center of my lip just to gloss it up just a little bit. And then lastly we have here, guys, Cashmere. It's got little kitty cats all over it. So this one's Cashmere. This one's definitely more on the kind of definitely more of a neutral nude. Cashmere is a great name for it 'cause, I don't know, it just seems to go nice. I'm going to put that one over here, and here's that one right there. So, you know, they're similar, but yet they actually are kind of very different in a way as well. They're not super bold. I had somebody with my last little video I did when I think it was my Flower Beauty little mini haul that I did with the lipsticks with that one. And everybody said, a few people, my God, your lipstick choices are boring. I'm sorry. But you know, it's my money. I gotta buy stuff that I know I'm gonna wear. So yeah, these weren't sent to me. This is just something that I wanted to try out. They also were having a sale. Plus, you got to look for this when you go on their website. I had a coupon code for $5 off. Plus, I got free shipping, and they had a sale price of $14.80, and then I got an additional discount so they were $13 a piece. So all of that happened once I got on their website, and I looked for, you know, they show you the coupon codes and everything. Now, as for this initial sale, because I don't remember how much they were before the sale of $14.80. That was a sale price, and I don't remember what they originally are. So I'm not sure if they still have that sale, but I just think you should check it out anyway. Check out the website. I just like what they stand for. I think it's very, very clever. And anywho, okay. Didn't take long to arrive either. Shipping was fast. Okay. Also, I wanted to give you an update. You know, the VT Cosmetics, the Korean creamy foundation that I really, really love. I loved it so much, I reordered a brand new one. So I ordered a refill this time, so it's cheaper than getting it with the entire case. And so it's number 21 is the color that I get. And of course, you get a brand new little pad too, and it just clicks. You just push it out the back here, and you just click it right back in, and then you got your new one. So it's been used a couple times already. Anyway, yeah, I really love this stuff, you guys. I would say that the biggest update with this is on the days that I want a more coverage. Maybe I'm having some issues, I don't know. I will use either my Flower Beauty foundation, and then I will pat this over the top, or I'll use the my other foundation that I have by, oh, for Pete's sakes. Oh, NARS. Oh, God. Or I'll use it over the top of my NARS Longwear foundation, which clings to every single dry spot on my face, especially when you look in the 5x magnifying mirror. If you want to see if you need to exfoliate, put that foundation on. It'll cling to every bit of it. But then when you take it off and you step back, it's like, oh, it actually looks nice. And it does continue to look nicer, I think, through the day. But anyway, I still love the finish of this, and I will pat this over the top of that. And it's very, very pretty. I love this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to take my glasses off because I know that they glare and probably drive you and me crazy. Anywho, okay, last thing I want to talk about is, oh my Lord, I just realized, I mean, I just noticed this about, I would say, the last couple weeks. It literally came, I feel like, overnight. All right, you know how aging is you know, it's supposed to be, it is accumulative. It takes a while for things to happen, and it's a slow process, aging. It's just sort of a slow deterioration, and it is over a period of time, and da-da-da-da, and it's just a little slow, and you just, no, I don't know if you're like me, but that is not the case with me. I have found, literally, I will be putting my makeup on and I will notice something huge going on with my skin, and literally feels like it just happened overnight. You know, I put my makeup on with a 5x magnifying mirror, this thing right here. It flips over to the 5x. It has one of these tap lights that decided to work all of a sudden. It stopped working for a long time. Anyway, many of you have asked me where I got this, and I have had this for years. I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond. I have looked for you guys to find a link. I can't find this exact one. They have similar ones, but they don't have this exact one. But check out bedbathandbeyond.com, see what you find there. I actually, I think, found this one in person years and years ago in the store. I do love it. But anywho, I put my makeup on with the 5x, right? I do have a 10x one. Oh, that one's under my counter. And I don't pull that one out very often because it is horrifying. I recommend not using a 10x mirror. Never. It's absolutely horrific. You will see, just no. As an esthetician, I'm going to advise that you don't. Okay, anyway. So I'm, putting, and then all of a sudden I am noticing these things. So, okay, like, first of all, this is something that I swear to you has just occurred. And I have this expression line now. Let me, oh, it's plugged in. I have this expression line happening, right? And it's creasing. It's like more of a muscle. Well, that's what expression lines are. And it's going right here across my forehead. I never used to have that. My oldest sister has had one for a long time. I have never had one. So what am I doing? I have always been expressive. So anyway, literally, I just noticed it a couple weeks ago. Now, this has had to have been building for quite some time now. And literally, it goes from here to here. And I have just noticed it. And it's a huge difference. It just happens. Just literally feel like it happened overnight. The other thing is, I was putting on my makeup. Me and Hannah actually were sharing this very bench one morning, and we were putting on, knowing us afternoon, we were putting on our makeup. And I was looking in my 5x magnifying mirror, and I just went, oh my God. And she's like, what? And I said, what is happening? I am getting like quite this change rate in through here in my skin tissue. And it has a name for it, because there's advanced aging, and then there's like aging, and then you get the little fine lines. And then advanced aging is when you have a little cross section across the little fine lines. You get a kind of a cross section kind of a thing. And I saw that right here. First time ever. She's like, Mom, God, you're 53. I'm sure that's been there. And I'm like, no, this has not been there. This just happened. Really just happened. What the heck is going on? What? I don't understand. And it's not just things that I see in my face. It's like I'll wake up one day and be getting dressed or something, and there's something going on in my body or on my body that has just happened. I feel like it literally just happened overnight. And you can say, well, you probably weren't focused on it and it's been there for a while. No, come on. We women, we know everything about us. We're pretty zoned in on our bodies and our faces and everything. I don't care what you say, you are. And so, I don't know. I feel like it's literally it happens overnight. It's not gradual. It's not something that we can get used to over time. No, it's like, bam. Line, huge line. It's not so much a line. It's like it's gonna be a line. It's definitely an expression thing. I don't do Botox or fillers or anything like that. I don't have anything against anybody who does. I just know my luck. I know how sensitive my system is. I feel like if I were to get any of that done, I would have this huge reaction and really regret it. So I just stay away from it. Anything foreign that's not supposed to be in my body lets me know. And I just have never done it. I could tell you all the things I'd love to do, but I'm not going to do it. At least for now. I never say never. Never say never. But it's not something, and they tell you if you're going to do Botox and all of that, you need to do it like right in your late 30s, 40s for sure. And that way you're maintaining. And because when you start getting into your 50s and you start doing stuff like that, well, then they're going to have to do the fillers and the Botox, and, they got to fill the line up and then, paralyze the muscles so it doesn't get worse and all of that. So no, I have not done anything like that, but oh my Lord, I tell you what, I don't know. So, I'm not super obsessed or anything like that. I believe my, aging is an honor, to be honest. If we're around, that's a good thing. So aging is kind of a thing that happens. It's, You know, I think there are things that we can do to help support our bodies in the aging process. You know, anywho, I could go on and on about that. But so it's not like I'm really obsessed with these things that are happening with me, but come on, give me some heads up. I feel like I shouldn't have to deal with it like that. You know, I don't know. Anyway, okay, I have talked now for almost 41 minutes. I am going to let you go. I feel like there's some things all right, guys, I have a few errands I have to run. God knows I've talked enough already anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And if it's toward the end of the day, I hope you sleep well. And remember to always stay young at heart. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.